be back with you here on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. We've got 2 exciting Winnie the Pooh stories for you this time. And there are songs, games, and rhymes as well. It's going to be great. Let's get started by reading your little storybook called Piglet Tries to Grow. Have you got it? It has a picture of Piglet reaching up on the cover. When it's time to turn the page, you'll hear the sound of the bell like this. So open your book and turn to the beginning of the story. Oh, dear, said Piglet, as he failed to reach some acorns on a high shelf. Oh, if I weren't so small, I could reach them, he said. I wish I could make myself taller. Sometime later, Rabbit found Piglet sitting in a sunny spot in his vegetable patch. "What are you doing?" asked Rabbit. "I'm trying to grow," said Piglet. "Your vegetables grow with sun and water, but it's not working for me," Piglet said. A little later, Tigger saw Piglet doing some exercises. "Are you okay?" Tigger asked. "Well, I'm trying to stretch myself taller," said Piglet, "but it's not really working." Later still, Roo met Piglet walking about on stilts. "What are you doing?" Roo asked. "I'm making myself taller," explained Piglet. Then, oops! Ow! He toppled over. Pooh was having a late afternoon stroll. He spotted Piglet dangling from a tree. "Is this a piglet tree?" asked Pooh with a giggle. "Well, not exactly," said Piglet. "I'm trying to stretch myself by dangling, but it's not working," he explained. "Why, you're just the perfect size for a piglet," said Pooh, helping his friend down. "If you were any bigger, I wouldn't be able to carry you on my shoulders," said Pooh. And with that, Pooh carried his perfectly small friend all the way home. The end. Do you ever feel like Piglet did and wish you were bigger? Well, I've got good news. You're growing. Bit by bit, day by day, you're becoming a bigger person. And here's a song all about it. Well, I'm growing. Bit by bit, I'm growing. There's no stopping it, and I like it. The things that are happening to me. I was fed up with being small. I'm stretching and getting tall. I'm growing, as anyone can see. Woo! My coat won't fit and my shirt's too tight. My trousers just don't reach my shoes. The change is coming over me. Might even get me on the news. That's right. I'm growing just like a tree. I'm growing. Just look at me. I'm growing. And I'll bet you are too. We're growing and changing size, becoming much bigger guys. We're growing because that's what kids do. My coat won't fit and my shirt's too tight. My trousers just don't reach my shoes. The change is coming over me, might even get me on the news. Woo, that's right. Get me on the news, yeah. Well, I'm growing, bit by bit, I'm growing. There's no stopping it, and I like it. The things that are happening to me. We're growing and changing size, becoming much bigger guys. We're growing because that's what kids do. Yeah, that's what they do. Ooh, that's what kids do. Ooh, that's what kids do. Because that's what kids do. All right. And if you thought that was fun, you're really going to enjoy all of the great games and pictures inside your magazine. So pick it up and then open it to Pooh's World. That's where you'll find a picture of Pooh and his friends packing a picnic. And this is what it says. The friends are busy in Kanga's kitchen, getting ready for a picnic tea. All sorts of things will go in the basket. What do you think they'll be? What do you see in the picture that would be nice to take on a picnic? Well, Tigger is making a whole pile of... Can you see them? Sandwiches! And what are those yummy goodies I see on a plate? They're biscuits! Yum, yum! But biscuits and sandwiches aren't the only things to find here. I'll read the words that go around the page, and you point to all of the things. Find a lid to screw on nice and tight. A mop to clean up a slippy sight. Gloves to handle a cooking pot. A cold tap to pour cool water on hot. A knife to handle with great care. And toys to pick up everywhere. Did you find them? I'll bet you did. And did you notice? All those things we found had something to teach us about staying clean and safe in the kitchen. And speaking of staying safe and clean, now it's time to turn the page. Two rabbits' tails. Today, Rabbit is finding out all about woodland rules. There are 8 rules and 8 pictures. So, get your pointing finger ready and let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great! Now, I'll read the rules from 1 to 8, while you follow along pointing at the right pictures. Rule number 1. Rabbit says it's wise to shut the gate to keep all the animals out. Number 2. And try to keep very quiet, or you'll scare animals away with a shout. 3. Don't touch the pretty toadstools. They could make you horribly sick. 4. It's best to leave some plants alone to avoid a sting or a prick. Ow! 5. Walking by a river is lovely, but keep back from the water's edge. 6. Don't pick wild flowers. They're prettier by a tree or under a hedge. 7. Keep your distance from wild animals, or they could get scared and bite. 8. Never leave litter or anything behind, except footprints. They're quite all right. Those rules aren't too hard to remember, are they? Well, since you've still got your pointing finger out, why don't we play a game where I say the name of a plant or animal and you point to it? Ready? Deer. Wildflowers. Toadstools. And last of all, fox. Well done! You're on your way to being a real woodland ranger now. But don't go away. There were more songs to sing and fun things to do coming up on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail.